Hey. Yeah? You ever wonder what happened to those mobile suits that were stolen from us a few weeks back? Well, I mean, doesn't even matter. I mean, we're just sitting here guarding this outpost. Yeah, but I mean, they were obviously stolen by people against us. So, what about it? Well, what if they come after us? Well, I mean, you don't think they'd really come after us out in here in the middle of nowhere? It's right behind me, isn't it? You're going, aren't you? I'm about to die, aren't I? Welcome everybody back to another one of Sizzle Art 5's little Lego reviews. And little is not something I'd really describe this one today. My last review, I teased people with this little guy right here. This is a little Lego version of like a design that I decided to make. But then I realized, nah, it's a Gundam. You gotta go big or go home. And big it is. Big it truly is. This is the XXGN2-06 Delta Centurion Gundam. And this thing, I'm really happy with it. I really like how I designed this thing, because I have this little pilot guy I put together in about 2 seconds. But this thing, which I also made a unicorn Gundam style like pad for it, I guess. I don't know what you call it. Hangar bay thing. This thing is huge and also kind of back heavy. I may put it back into the stand because it is kind of back heavy. Yes, this thing is certainly large. For a size comparison, let me put it back here. Here it is next to a 1 to 1/44 scale Gundam model kit. And here it is next to a minifig, and it's stepping on a leaf right now. So yeah, no, it completely dwarfs both of those. And of course, back in the background, the master grade, which certainly is a little bit more fitting. Well, I guess more comparable, I should say. Yeah. I mainly designed this thing to be big, but it also is actually relatively articulate. Surprise, surprise. Getting a little closer. And pray it doesn't fall over. And its head is on a Mixel style ball joint. Sorry for the harsh shadows, it's kind of bright out. So the head next is on a simple ball joint. The shoulders are ratcheted, and the hold on, I'm going to do a dance of some sort, splits maybe. Yeah, the shoulders are on a ratchet joint, so they'll hold their position. But like the actual armor part is actually hinged, and this piece right here, which is two things, if I can take it out. Well, one, it covers the gray part underneath, and two, it stops this thing from drooping too low. It's very useful. Of course, it can bend its elbow, go out to the side, bring its arm forward, all that jazz. Got waist articulation, it can go 360. This thing is big, a little unwieldy. Waist armor. Get the arms out of the way. Oh, okay. Just pull this out. Waist armor is fully articulate. Even the back armor has a little bit of motion in it. Ugh. Excuse my English. I don't speak it well, despite being from America. Makes perfect sense. Anyways, legs are on ball joints, so they can pretty much do whatever they want, as long as you have the get stuff out of the way. And of course, knees on a ratchet joint. Can swivel however it wants. And the feet are actually a little more interesting than you think, because they actually do get out of here, fly. They actually do have ankle armor, as a lot of other Gundams from the various franchises do. It's be kind of hard to show easily. The feet are also articulate. Watch, I just rip his leg off, like so. But yes, there's a ball joint there, but there's also on stud friction joint, which helps them keep their position and also allow you to do whatever you want with the foot. Like so. Can't go forward too far just because it bumps into it. But yeah. And also, if you look at the back of it, sorry if you're not getting any very good views on this. It's like I said, a little unwieldy and hard to film. Typically, I'm recording things around this guy's size or even smaller. That's pretty easy. This not so much. Yes, it has these thruster wings on the back, which are ball jointed and ratchet jointed. You can rotate there like so. If you do that, it starts to collapse because of weight issues. Set this thing up. Next, accessories. Sounds so weird saying that. It's a simple little shield. Nothing special, but nothing too simple either. It will peg onto the back of his arm, the elbow essentially. It will simply rest like that, kind of similar to the Master Grade Freedom back there. And we can hold that perfectly fine. It's very light, so not really any issues. Also, the handle's a little wonky because of the way the hand's designed. Speaking of which, I need to get to those. I forgot those. Crap. I'm dumb. Don't laugh. It has a little pistol. The handle can fold down when not in storage. And you can hold it pretty easily. Get to the hand real quick. The hand is on a mixel ball joint right there, as well as a interesting style of fingers with a robot hand and a minifigure hand combined to make a four-fingered hand, fully articulate. Because of that, there isn't really any good places for it to peg in, except those little bars there. So that's why the handle on this thing is shaped as it is, so it can you can get in there, peg it onto the hand. Simply wrap the fingers around there. And there you go. You can hold his little pistol. Go pew pew, pew pew. Yay. I'm gonna get that out of there real quick. Oop, okay, I'm just move his hand too. That actually works fine. Maybe the pistol like so. Woof. I don't know if you guys heard that. Yeah, the pistol can simply be stored on the hip like that. It's a little stud on either side that you can use to attach it. I don't know why my monitor is so dark. I hope it's not that dark in the video. I am professional. And finally, the big Mamma Jamba. It's long range beam railgun. Very nice looking. It's rather large. It's almost as tall as the Gundam itself. Get that out of the way. This thing is quite big. It actually has a little bit of articulation to it. These can actually open up like so. And this handle here can actually, I say actually a lot, the handle can fold out, so it can grasp it a little bit easier. And use it to aim up the gun. Also helps for weight issues because, like I said, this thing is large, and the Lego ball joints and ratchet joints on their own can't hold up too much. And because of this particular scale, if it was like something really much larger and I could like have multiple ball joints in each joint, maybe not so much. But because this thing is how it is, another thing because of the design of the hands, can't actually hold the sniper rifle with its standard hand design. Simply to attach the thing, like this little piece here, peg it onto the nub. It's getting a little windy here. Please don't knock over the freedom wind. It'd be very nice. And the rifle will simply peg onto the studs on top of the arm. Now that makes it pretty front heavy. As you can see, it's drooping down. However, it can also, oh, there you go. it's out of the game. It can also grasp the handle with the other hand. This is possible. I have done it before, and I can do it again. Fingers are a little bit wonky, so turn those a little bit. Turn those somewhat. Oh no! Technical difficulties. No. And here we go. As you can see, it can hold its rifle. Again, unfortunately, weight issues, and since those fingers are simply on a standard lightsaber size style of clip, they don't have the most friction, so they can't hold it up perfectly well. However, it can still hold it, as you can see. One thing to solve weight issues is a little stand that I made for it. Very simple design, very reminiscent of an action base that will peg onto its back. Now, it does need to kind of put down a little bit just because of the size of this particular base. Oh god. Moving things I didn't want to move. Yes, like so. Makes the connection a whole lot, or makes it stand a whole lot better. And of course, earlier I had little flame pieces sticking out of the thrusters on its wings. If I can find them. One in. I can get you in too. And so, I'm gonna close. Well, that's kind of pushing the thing up a little bit and down. And I believe that is just about it for this guy. I'm really happy with it so far. However, this probably will not be the final incarnation. I probably will end up modifying it in the future. And if I do anything heavy, I will also probably make a succession to this review here. A little bit of an update. But yes, I believe that is all for today. And with the XXGN2-06 Delta Centurion Gundam, hope you guys liked it. I believe I shall see you guys later.